Hey everybody. Uh, it's that time of year today. I can tell. So it's been raining all day, a little dreary, but that's all right. We'll take it. You can see, I hope you can see that the leaves are starting to change. And the weather has definitely gotten colder. My pellet stove has been kicking on the last couple of mornings because it's that cold at night. Ah, it's terrible. Oh, I think Camilla's probably going to join us. I swear to God, she has been in my way all day today. I'm done work, so I thought I'd come on here and just kind of maybe touch base and follow up with my video that I posted last night. Hey there, babe. I want to, apologize if I need to, if anyone was triggered by the content or if anyone was offended by the title. Your feedback is incredibly important to me, and I want to make videos that you're comfortable with. And I know the topic that I presented was a personal topic. Some of you may not have been prepared for it, but I'm glad I shared it. And again, there is more to share, but I'm not going to do that today because I've unfortunately have been trying to process what I said last night, and I need time. That was something that I really haven't shared with many people, and I shared it with you guys. So again, sharing is part of the healing process, and I don't think the healing process ever stops. Let me fix this, because I always think that we can get better and do better and be even stronger people. But I really do want to know what you thought. Is this something, this kind of topic, is this interesting to you? Because we can go into behavioral aspects of what I went through emotionally after the fact, because I can talk about that. I can also talk about post-traumatic stress disorder, which is prevalent in the world. Trauma, the T word, can happen in a variety of ways. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be, mental, all of those things. And it can be, and it doesn't necessarily have to be DV. It can be caused by war. It can be caused by witnessing an accident, witnessing a murder. SA is another one. Witnessing anything violent that kind of leaves that lasting, lingering impression in your mind, and that's PTSD. And the book that I mentioned, The Body Keeps the Score, it's one that I highly recommend, and it will help you develop an understanding of where the diagnosis came from and why. It was mainly used with military vets because they were showing symptoms that looked like psychosis, but they weren't psychotic in a sense. It's really interesting, and how many people in the military that were in active combat that that, we'll say like 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, that when they came back from the war, they were different. Maybe they developed an alcohol issue. Maybe they would become violent for no reason. Maybe they started having nightmares and screaming out in the night, and nobody knew what to do. PTSD is highly treatable. Therapy, medication, the two are sisters. They go hand in hand, therapy and medication. So it is treatable, but it's pretty horrible to go through because you have at points where you think you're doing okay, and then all of a sudden you're back at point A where it all happened for no reason. You may not even be able to identify what the trigger is, but you're there and it's very real. So when I talk about it, in my case, there are situations that, and they're not as many as they used to be, but it could be the tone of someone's voice will take me back to a time. Still got some issues with a certain type of man and their hand gestures and their manner of speech. But I'm really aware of this, and there's Camilla again. I'm really aware of this, and as a therapist, the internal bias just gets shut off. because it's not them. It's obviously my issue. And I don't hold it against them, you know, and it is what it is. But again, noticing those things. And I think people need to learn more. And geez, okay, Kat, you are adorable, but you're kind of in the way. I think people really need to look at PTSD and not throw the term around so loosely as some YouTubers do. Not throw DV around loosely like some YouTubers do, because it's a real thing. So again, that's just like a little synopsis of PTSD, what it, kind of where it came from and what caused, a generic lesson on what causes it. And she really wants to be in this video. But let me know below. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your responses. I thank you. And it shows that we have a lot more in common than I thought. Thank you for sharing your stories. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. And it's another reminder that I've never really been alone. So thank you. If there is a topic, because I think this is how I'm going to do this. So we've talked a little bit about PTSD. What's the next thing that you want me to talk about? I'm fascinated by a lot of things, especially in the mental health field. I'm not going to profess to be a perfectionist or perfect, because I am early in my career. But if there's something that you want to know, maybe I can let you know where to go and look. Or maybe we can talk about a topic. And you know I love talking about personality disorders, so that's always out there. I'm taking this more seriously because I think that this is the way that I want to go for a while. So let me know below. Encourage people to like and subscribe. Come to my channel. It's hard for me to post regularly. I do it where I can and when the passion strikes. But I would like more subscribers, and I love it when you guys comment. So comment below, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.